What's up, everyone? Beast Mode back here with another video, or stream, I should say. So tonight we are going to build the next tournament deck that I'll be playing, which will take place tomorrow. That's the goal, is to play in the tournament tomorrow. And the winning deck was Cat Plant or Plant Cat or Camilla Cat, whatever you decide to call it. So I have a few deck lists here that we can probably use as inspiration and um, try to build something that will be somewhat competitive once some people start showing up. Um, that's the goal. Obviously, we are going to avoid the troll cards because, we're trying to win and top 8 a tournament. So, yeah, this here is Snack's deck. I think it's Maki also. I'll play the exact same build. This deck here has gotten ninth a few times. It's come very close to topping an event. It also almost won one of our BCS tournaments, and it got second place in like a 40 person tournament. So I've spoken with her a few times, and she says that this lineup here and this deck is pretty well optimized at this point. I know it's 42 cards, but um, yeah. So I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of 42 cards, but the math, I guess, is mathing in this case. So this here is one deck that we can use, and then we have the probably gonna lose my microphone here because the thing turns off on me. Um, this here is whose deck's this? Eris's deck. He got 17th place at one of the bigger tournaments. Um, Similar, obviously, 3 Airbellums here, where this one's only on 2. Might be the right ratio, I'm not sure. Um, but we have a few people coming on into the stream now, so looking for some people that actually know how to build decks. That would help because I don't. 3 Pot of Avarice is pretty good too. Obviously, this looks like a whole quick draw type ratio essentially. Most of the quick draw decks are playing 3 at this point. So again, a lot of these cards are going to be similar. This is kind of the deck. Let's see this one here. This one was a lot different actually. Well, I say a lot, a few cards. Um, this here is cool tech, and I learned today that there's actually the Mist Valley Soldier. Let's see, Mist Valley. This is better to just play than that card, evidently. Just because this actually has a relevant effect at times. You can bounce Spirit Reapers and Synchros. So this would be probably an option over the Rose Warrior here. Creature swap is just not very good. I don't think that we'd want to include that in the build. Um, one for sorry, 1 for 1 for Cyber Valley. So do we want to include Cyber Valley? Let me remove some cards from this deck list here, and then we can start kind of from scratch a bit. So let's remove these cards here, and we will start with the monster lineup, I think, because that's kind of how we build all decks. So obviously we are going to roll with Cat Monk. I think that makes the most sense. Discard Danny, special summon Cyber, draw 2. Yeah, so that is a pretty nifty idea. Let's throw it in there first. See how things are going here. I'm taking some ideas. Again, I'm not a world-renowned deck builder, so 1 for 1. So that is Chug26 here is suggesting we could go a Dandy Cyber Valley route, possibly, with a 1 for 1. We probably should add, obviously we're going to have to play Dandy, so the question is, it's got to be 2, right? 2, as always. It's got to be 2. So looking at something like this so far, real question is, how many Airbellum do we play? What's the correct number? Is it just 2 or is it 3? I think we saw that this deck also got 9th place. This had 2. The Snacks deck had 2. The one deck that got 17th place, and again, that doesn't really matter where they finish, had 3. So I'm not sure the ratio here. What other level 1s? Ace of Spades. I don't know. That's the question. I don't know what other good ones there are. I pretty much only know Cyber Valley. Oh, Treeborn Frog is one. Could play Treeborn Frog. Can also play Copy Plant, makes level 4 to 6 synchros. What does Copy Plant even do? Copy Plant. Once returned, you can target one other plant type monster that has a level. This card's level becomes that monster. Is this card even good though? That's the question. Does anyone know if this card is actually real? And a plant for Black Rose too. I feel like Gravekeeper Spy is underrated, especially with Cat and Valley. I like Gravekeeper Spy right now. I think that card is like really good in the current meta because of how prominent Black Wings are and Hero Beat. So 3 Spy and likely Descended, I would guess. It's probably the best way to go. Um, you don't want to really do guard, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this card is very good. Probably not. So the question is how. I'm back. My headset is acting up. How many Air Bellum are we gonna play? Is it double X? Where the heck is it? There we go. Is it two? Is two the right ratio? What does everybody think here? Somebody that knows more than I do. How many should we have of this card in the deck here? Don't know. Because the problem is if you play three, you're like guaranteed to draw one of these things turn one, and it's not overly strong turn one. It's not bad like later in the game. 36. 3. Okay. Chuck saying 3. I understand why Snack only plays 2, but I'd want to still go into 2 Airbellum when you mill draw one. Yeah, that is a good point. Um, so let's stick with 3 for right now. Are we playing the Hamster Ryko build? That's the question. So the other thing I was thinking about is maybe like you can play like Mystic Tomatoes as a plant engine with going into Dandelion and then Lone Fire, of course, with Titanio. Um, But Raikou Hamster is such a good payoff turn one if you go first, but it's kind of slow turn two. But the recruiters also play a little bit into that role. Like they also have a similar problem where if you go turn two and they don't attack and they just spark it, then I guess you're in trouble too. I don't know. Let's see. We probably are going to play Lone Fire. I think that you have to play it. It's Cat Plant. It has to be in the deck. So throw that in. And then I think you have to play Titanium. The card is just really good versus frogs. Just really good against everything, really. The problem is you just draw it in brick, so that could be a problem. So what do we have here for monsters? We have a decent amount here. I don't know if this all jives well together, but we'll find out. Um, Probably got to play Gores. That's pretty mandatory, I feel. Even though we play tokens, the card's just too good not to play. Let's look at some of these decks again, maybe for some more. Caius, that's another card we got to play. 2 is probably the right number. I would say three seems good on paper, but then you just draw a load of them, and it doesn't feel that good. I like Tomato a lot. I worry a bit that Raikou may conflict with the Spy engine and add some RNG. All right, so let's throw in Tomato. Let's see. How many tomatoes are we gonna play? So the problem is if we don't play Raikou, then we lose target for the cat. All we have are air bellums for targets, which 3 is probably okay, but we don't really have an actual like fourth target. Um, so that's something to consider. Also, do we really want this Cyber Valley 1-for-1? It's only got like one target in the deck. That could create problems too. I like this card a lot in testing. The whole Rose, the level 4 play is really good with the recruiters and the if we're gonna play spies, summoning like a Mist Valley is really strong because you can make a Dark End with it. Um, let's see. Okay, I wonder if there are other good targets. Sea Koala, what does that card even do? I don't remember. But you have to remember now that these cards that we're putting in, if you draw them standalone, like are they even playable? Let's see. Once per turn, you can target one monster your opponent controls, change its attack to 0 until the end of the turn. But you have to control a beast type monster than this card activated. So it's okay. I think you're just better off playing Raikou at that point, like just a one of. Um, how does Cat deal with Christia? I never can deal with her plus Honest Herald. You probably need Raikous to do it. That's probably the only way it happens. Or yeah, that's probably it. Or Caius or something. You'll be able to set it up. Maybe use Panther or Des Koala. So Panther, I don't remember what this does either. Let's see. Once per turn, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Until the end phase, this card's name becomes that monster's original name. Also replaces effect with that monster's original effect. So I guess it has some niche, like, playability. You could summon it at the right time, maybe copy a Brio, but usually if someone's dropping Brio on you, you getting destroyed. Or Dark Arm, I guess it could work with. Um, you can go for Cat into Brio or Goryo. This is true. We could try it. The problem is when you draw it, opening hand, it's just dead. uh, you can go for Cat and Brio. Yeah, that isn't too great. Death Koala might surprise some people with random 1600 burn. True. And he is a hamster target. Yeah, so we don't have hamsters in the deck, so that's the choice. We're either playing a spy package or we're going to go a hamster Raikou package. Like, you can't really play both, I feel, because then you're going to have some milling of spies and descendants when you need to have them in the deck and all that. So we kind of have to decide which way we want to go. This card here does not excite me at all because of how dead it is. Like, I would just rather have a Raikou, I feel. I think that this card, when it works, is probably amazing, but um, probably not often enough. This card I like. I think we should play this. I don't think that we should play that in just one Cyber Valley. I think that's probably a bad idea. So we can get rid of that, I think, for right now. So what else do we want to do here? I'm a big fan of Trag. Okay, Trag's not bad. Like Trag. Okay, let's see. So we got 20 monsters right now. It's about maybe one more, maybe two more tops. Do we want another like Mystic Tomato play? We need Sangan. We definitely need Sangan. What are we doing here? We are like sleeping. All right, that's 21 monsters. What else do we got? Wicked Worm Beast. What does that thing even do? Wicked Worm Beast. This face-up card on the field is returned to owner's hand during the end phase of return. That card does not seem good at all. Sangan and Reaper for Tomato or Lone Fire to Tomato. King Tiger Wang. I don't think that helps us at all. Spirit maybe, Tomato target, and just good card in general. So we probably need some level of debris in this deck, like Debris Dragon, I would think. Card is pretty good. Okay. So what else did they say? Spirit Reaper? Yeah, I like Spirit Reaper. It's a pretty good card. Do we want Spirit Reaper in here? How many monsters these decks playing? This deck's on 23. This deck's on 21. This is a pretty clean list right here. What do we got? Better than two debris, you think? But there's no Raikou targets here either. You have to remember that. All right, throw another one in. There we go. All right, so Streets say Dad is pretty good. Problem is you don't really have any graveyard manipulation here, do we? We have very little graveyard manipulation. Yeah, King Tiger doesn't help our plant deck though, because all of our monsters are less than 1400. Um, so I think Dark Arm would be fine if we had a way to actually like manipulate the graveyard, but we don't. So like when Darks are in there, I don't know, I just feel like it might not be strong. What else do we got here? We could play Plague. Plague is also pretty good. This plays double Tomato, double Raikou. It's Plague. All right. So let's see some spells here. Obviously, we're gonna play Mind Control. Card's really good with all the tuners we have. We have 3, 4, 5 tuners plus Debris Dragons. Brain Control, best card of the format. Gotta play that. We can tweak some stuff here. Heavy, MST. Gotta play all that. MST, let's see. Oh, it's not that. All right. What other cards do we have here? Foolish. Foolish is pretty good. We have targets. We have Double Dandy and a Plague. I'm kind of open to that. We can see. We might have to cut something, but yeah. But this isn't a Steve here, Haro. This is not a beast deck. This is Cat Plant. The only beasts in the deck are these things here. Diego. Yeah, I should add the frog package. That'll definitely get me in the top cut if I just rely on the frogs the whole time. Mark of the Rose, definitely. I think this is like a. We have how many plant targets? We have two, three, four, only four, five, six. I have no idea why my headset keeps turning off. Um, let's see. Oh, Mark of the Rose, right? Probably just a one of here. We can fine tune this a bit. Hi, Beast Mode. Just got into retro format 7 days ago. I noticed a lot of people also just joined Edison. I learned a lot from Tango as well today. Both seem great. I played like a few matches of Tango. It's interesting. I can't say I'm in love with it, but I probably have to play more of it to really get an idea. Avarice. How many Avarice are we playing this deck? Is it a two? Is this a two Avarice or is this a one Avarice day? It's probably not three. I don't think three is the right number ever. Add more beasts. I like two Avarice. Yes, math guru. I agree. All right, so we have two Avarice. I think that's probably it for spells, right? Someone just got first place in 9-person Turning tournament with Heroes. Gave you a shout out. Said they watched your videos and learned a lot. It was a YouTube deck profile. Oh, that's awesome. Happy to hear that. Should be playing Beast deck. Fear not, the greatest deck builder is here. I shall save the day. Oh, Bluff Knock is here. Great. We need somebody that knows deck building here. We need Maneater Bug. I knew that would come. All right. I think this is probably the right spells for right now. I don't think we need to do anything else. Let's why not more monsters and play one trap? I think you want to run with this deck. I think this deck you want to have traps because you want to keep things on the board so you can synchro. I feel like because you just can't rely on dandy tokens all the time. What is the best deck in Edison? Right now, it's see the frogs or blackwings, in my opinion. Hero Beat's very close too. Oh, Mayberry's here. Always showing some love. Yes, I respect that. Thank you. The disrespect this man possesses the wild. All right, well, let's have some good suggestions other than Maneater Bug. This is not the Legends of Blue Eyes here. All right. So trap wise, I think we have to play like some number of deep prison bottomless, something along the lines of that. Call is very good. Call has to be in this deck. I've determined that if the deck can play call, it should play call. Bottomless. Sol has to play dust shoot. Can't leave home without a dust shoot. Um, should probably play solemn and oh yeah, it's gonna have Mirror Force. Let's see here. I'm reading the chat in just a second. I'm trying to find cards. There we go. Limit Reverse, possibly. We could possibly play Limit Reverse. I'm not opposed to that. We could try it. We could try one Limit Reverse. Torrential Tribute definitely got to be in there. Thank you. All right. So what else do we want to play in here? I think we want to play some number. Oh, Snack's here to save the day as well. This is pretty much her deck. She'd probably just tell me run her deck. But I just figured that we'd have a little bit more fun making the deck together. It's some way that we can interact with the YouTube and stream. Maki has played Limit Reverse with some success. So I feel like if we're gonna do like a build like this, then we need to have some number of Dust Tornado in the deck. Because like we can just lose to um what's it called? Like Royal Oppression just kills us, right? Maybe, maybe not. I feel like it does. Dark Arm Drag. There's no way to manipulate the graveyard enough though. Snack. Tell Beast Mode that King Tagawegu is strong beast monster. It is a strong monster, but it doesn't help the deck here. So Snack is here. How many Arabellum is supposed to be in this deck? That's the question. Avarice is graveyard manipulation. Sure. So you would need to have 8 monsters in the graveyard, right? Does that sound about right to manipulate the graveyard the right way? Dust Tornado. Yeah, so we need to get Dust Tornado in here. We got to make some cuts. This is just a rough draft here. I like 2 dust right now. 2 Arabellum, 2 dust, 41 cards. Boom. There we go. So the problem with Cat is that there's literally only 2 targets for it. Gores might become dead. That is very true. That's very true. Very, 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 very true. But can you ever leave home without Gores? I don't think you can. All right, we need to fix the cat target here because if we're going to play 2 Arabellum, this doesn't work. This isn't going to work. Yeah, so if we're going to only play 2 Arabellum, then we probably can't do we can't go this route with the spies. There's just this card will be dead more often than not. So then we have to kind of do the hamster Raikou package. How many Raikou is the right number? This one played 2. This one played 3 and double hamster. We're up to 43 cards right now. Can't you cut spy? Yeah, I can cut spy. We can cut spy. I was just kind of talking when we made it. Because that gives us a little bit more room for some stuff here. So now we have more targets for cat. It makes me feel a little bit more comfortable. Um, what else do we want to add here? If you play Gravekeepers, I think it's worth committing to Dad Sork. Yeah, I think you're right, Snack. If you're going to do the Gravekeeper package, then I think that you need to do more darks. I guess that would make sense with Allure and stuff. Is this guy net decking? I'm literally making the deck with you all. How am I net decking? What? Yeah, the concept of the deck. Sure, we're net decking the concept of the deck because the person who created this deck is literally helping us make this deck. Isn't desynchronized? You can use it on Dandy? I don't even know what that card does. What does it do? Desynchro. Alright. Target 1 fusion monster on the field trying to target 1 fusion. Oh, this is defusion. I'm reading the wrong card. Is that even a card? Oh, here it is. Isn't the card legal? Target 1 synchro monster on the field. Return the target to the extra deck. Then if all... Oh, okay. That seems like a weird application, though. Imagine using net decking as an insult. Yeah, that's pretty fun. Uh, net decking because deck is made by internet. Sure, I'm net decking all of you. Um, all right, so we're gonna commit to the Raikou package. Do we want to play hamster in this deck? I mean, didn't 3 of basically the same value decks top nats? Yeah, that's because most people are, there are certain people that are good at building decks, and then we all play those decks. That's the reality of it. No, it wasn't an insult. I thought it was funny. Wing Blast? Wing Blast is an option. We'll play Wing Blast. It's Wind Blast, right? Yeah. Okay, so this is what we have here now. So we could do a quick test run with this deck. I'm not play testing much tonight. The idea is to really just build a deck and play with it. But we also have to make sure that the deck is somewhat competent, right? I'm not going to waste everybody's time and my own sitting in a tournament being 0-4. You don't know if the deck can support Wing Blast? Let's see. Possibly. Oh, this deck had Dark Arm too. This guy went all out. Airfell went all out. It might not support. We could just do one random D prison. Could do like a prison. Or we could add a hamster. That'll give us 22 monsters. We could add another spell. Why is there a Mist Valley Soldier? That's because this card is going to be very good tomorrow. Dark End Dragon, off Summoner Monk. Correct. I originally was playing Wing Blast. It could be used to make Call of the Haunted Aberrus lie, but I've never been a fan of Wing Blast and decks that don't need the search. I agree with that. Hamster or Raikou, probably safest. Pulse doesn't out oppression. Where the fuck is Crown Dragon? Um, we could do. We could just add a hamster, because that technically has enough targets with just two Raikou. We could do that. Why don't we do that? Let's get one hamster in for the first turn play. All right. Let's call that good enough for now. Side deck is really not a huge deal, right? Let's check the extra deck to make sure everything's in there. I don't know why my headset keeps doing that. It's pissing me off. Um, in terms of extra deck, I don't think there's much we need here. I like Thought Ruler at times, but um, I think that we probably don't. We could cut Fortress. That card's kind of poop. Like, how often do you ever Fortress? Another idea I had was playing all the flips and siding return for knock. Oh yeah, yeah. So I think we can do this. Why don't we load up the deck and just see and like lose? Like somebody wants a pot. Well, you guys know I'm playing, but you guys can hop on real quick and we can play and just test this real fast and then see what we like and what we don't like. And passwords beast. Here we go. Are you specifically building cat plant or cat plant? That was the deck that won. That's what people wanted to see. Uh, that's kind of loud. I'll get rid of that. Good luck. You too, man. Okay, people have been cool about muting the stream, so let's see. So going first would have been fun, right? Because we have a pretty decent hand if we did that. I wanted to see a beast deck personally. I know. There were people that wanted to see Welladad too, but um, we didn't get there. Am I getting Dust Shot? Yes, I am. All right. And this is how strong going first is, right? Very strong. Yeah, the problem is those baboon cards and the what's the green one there, they don't work the way they should. Like I don't think they work in the damage step or whatever. It's just they don't make sense. Lone Fire is gone. All right. So is that a Raikou? It's probably a Raikou. Oh, well, we'll find out. Beast Mode doesn't play a Beast deck. No, my name is after the term going Beast Mode, not actually playing Beasts. Yeah, it's a Raikou. So if we go first, I think we probably win this game, to be honest with you. But okay, this is value. But we didn't. So yeah, we're in trouble. The power of going first is very strong. Okay. Yeah, all of this happened because I just went second. That's all it was. But it's the game we play. I don't even want to set anything, but I don't really have a choice. Um, I don't think it matters if they're gonna summon something that runs over this anyway, so we might as well set that too. Well, that was kind of the reason. Well, it doesn't matter if I set a tomato there, but you're right. That's the Raikou hamster decks. You need to go first because it's so powerful. But going second, like I set a hamster after they set a Raikou, and that's the prime example of why it sucks. So, and then also on top of it, like a Dust Shoot, and then Reaper comes down. Like, there's no way I'm winning this game. Not gonna happen. Oh, we got a play coming out now. We're gonna get Mistworm here. Oh, we're gonna get Darkened maybe? I don't even know. Yeah, okay, so we're dead here. That's just what happens going first. All right, let's see if we can do something here. So what do we side deck out? We didn't really get to test the main deck at all. Let's not even bother. Let's just play. Test it. I could have stolen Raikou, pitching your own Raikou with Trag, and then use Debris to revive Raikou, and made Stardust. But I would have used every single card to do that. I would have had a call left, I suppose. My hope is that he doesn't have anything to kill me. Alright, we get to go first. Let's try. So this card here seems pretty good right now, right? Alright, this goes to the graveyard. We get 2 tokens. And then we do one of these. I think we're supposed to do that. We pop one of these. We do this. We do this. And then we do... Now, I probably could have done many other things. Who knows if this is correct or not. Then we probably just set this and say go. Let's see. Siding and compulse first, Raikou mirror to bounce their flips are still going first. Yeah, I didn't side deck anything here, but what tournament are you testing for? It's the what's it called? Tomorrow. I don't know, the Edison World Qualifiers. It's on the Format Library Discord. Yeah, you're good. Um yeah, Snack's right. I could have like made Stardust there. That would have probably well, obviously knowing the play now, but at that point I would have committed like 3 cards for it to happen. Um so let's see what happens here. Take a little bit of damage. Not a biggie. Okay. So the question is, do I like, should I have limit reverse in the end phase? Maybe there? I don't know. I don't know. Probably? Yeah, it didn't matter. They had Mirror Force anyway. Did we? I think we put in the. Oh, well, okay. Um, okay. Well, sometimes it be that way. Not much more to do, I suppose. You had to chain oppression or something, but you're all getting tiny plants. Yeah, I could have chained like limit reverse there, but does that work in that situation? Ooh, we got a live pot of avarice. All right, let's just hold it. I think we try this now. I think this is the time to do this. I could have chained limit reverse, but what was I gonna get? I could have got a dandy, but then the dandy dies, and then they like I guess they can't negate damage step. I get 2 tokens. Possible? Because I don't have any more targets. I have a Mystic Tomato left in the deck for the Lone Fire. Probably just a Raikou. Gotta give it the double shuffle. We drew okay. Not bad. Um, I have Dandelion. Do I need Lone Fire in there? The question is, do we want to do this? Do we just do this? I think that we do this first. We'll see if they have a response. All right. Bottomless is probably there. Yeah. Okay. Well, that happens. Um. Okay. Probably could have set the dust too, because this limit reverse is fine. They heavy me. I don't really lose anything. You can now monk double cat right. Yes, I can. Well, if they stop having back rows like roller oppression and bottomless, then yes. Like Snack said, you kind of have to dwindle down their cards and then go for the big push with that to gain the advantage. Because if I just summon a monk there, and I literally like lose the game. Do I care about this right now? I think I'll just take it. Do I have enough cat targets? Yeah, I have 2 Airbellum on the deck still. And I keep setting back row. Alright, we're not going to do anything yet. I do this, we're going to do this. I think we're going to set this too. We're going to say go. We're going to wait. We're going to pay patiently. Maybe we die to heavy, maybe we don't. Okay, so that's probably like a Raikou, right? Alright, I think it's time to let it rip. Let's do that. Oh, he's thinking about it. He's talking about it. He's compulsing. Okay. To the hand. Draw. Ooh, wee. All right. So my headset keeps turning off. I don't know because it's got like no input. Um, so I don't even really know how to do this here. I could like mind control. I could. I don't even know what I should do. This snack help. We need help. Double cat. Yeah, I could summon monk, pitch mark, double cat. I could mind control and make 2 synchros or make it Arcanite. Could do that. I could even limit reverse here and make a Mistworm. There's a lot of stuff we can do here. I'm going to mess this up because I don't play this deck. So let's just do this. Do we care about mind controlling that or not? I think we take the set. I do agree with that. Oh, it's alright, go. Alright. I guess we I guess we just do this. Why not? Oh, this could be bad. I probably shouldn't have done this yet. Oh man, I did that out of order. See? That's what happens when you don't play these decks. Oh, poop. I think I'm supposed to cat first. I got a cat first there. I think I have to do the mark of the I have to do the mark play to get the cat before I even be able to take that because of the mill. See, that's inexperience with this deck. All right. So at this point now I can't do anything because of that. Because I royally effed myself. I can limit reverse this, can't I? Yeah, I can do that. I have to do a crap play now. Yeah, actually, I just missequenced the mill too. That was really terrible, to be honest. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. We can still do stuff. We're not done yet, but do this. We can do this. Do I want to just miss Valley here, or do I want to discard that card? Let's just do it. All right. What are we gonna make? There's nothing good enough to make. Question is, I could make like I could go cat. and just discard. You know what? I think I'm going cat. We're testing here. We're going cat. Let's go cat. I don't have another. I only have one cat, so I can't even one target because I milled one like an ass. I can miss Valley. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's enter the battle phases. Attack with this one first. So we could make a misform if we ever needed to. What do they have in here? I got a couple of values, and then we can do this. Um, this into this. We can make this. But you need to make an attack position, right? And then we go to the end phase. So this was a botch turn, definitely. But we got to keep track of what's going on better. All right, so they're top decking at this point. They have to top deck like Plague Spreader, pretty much. Okay, so that was bad. But this deck has a lot of like synchro lines with the Mist Valley in it, and definitely cannot be just screwing around to play this deck. I'm still not going to side deck. I think we should just get a feel of the deck a little bit more. I like the potential power of this deck with like the Rescue Cat. You can really just blow people out if you do things right. But then you draw like that, and it's poop. Um, but what do you do? Like instantly messed up a whole play just by mind controlling and flipping the Raikou first. Because then if you mill an Arabellum, what if I milled both of my cat targets? Like I could have been just screwed doing that. We're getting Dust Shot again. If we don't get Dust Shot, we pretty much like win the game, right? If this goes through. Oh boy. All right. Do we really want to do this? I think we just want to. So we can do a couple things here. I think it's time to do the. We let the cat play rip, right? Probably not. Oh, we have Android, so yeah, we do. Uh, we could be patient here. Why be patient? Let's just go for it. All right, here we go. We're gonna try to rip a card out of the hand. That's always good. If they have Gores, we do get like screwed, but I think Android play is probably correct. Ooh, that's a nice hit there too. And we have this next turn. So some number of times, I think it's 15% of the time we actually open with heavy there when they set two, so that was just kind of luck. I think that's it. I gotta aim my 600 before I forget, and I gotta flip this too all at the same time. A value, prison, MST, and burial. All right. Yep. So they have a prison, a value, and a burial. Okay. So did they just set everything here? They did not set everything here. So now we are going to make them deprison us, essentially. Because they have no choice now. They're going to have to deprison us. Yeah, that card was great that hit there. And obviously they're just going to... They have to deprison that. See, the trap dust shoots are like busted as hell. Alright, so we know that that is a MST or a burial, and they are top decking here. So we're going to gain another 600. We're still not in a dominant. We're in a pretty strong position, but we're not dominating yet. We need another like monster here to really secure things up. So we know that that's just MST or burial, so we didn't draw anything. Okay, we're just gonna attack again. I think we just go to the end phase and gain 600. All right, let's see what they got. I don't know. I can't hear anything. Okay. Uh-oh, we might be in trouble all of a sudden. Well, we knew that they drew Armageddon Knight. They have Burial in hand still, MST set, so we don't know the other card. So we don't know. Okay. So that's cool. Interesting. We got to draw some cards here. Like that's what I said. We're not in a like the strongest position because we have a bunch of dead cards. These two cards are dead. This card um, we know that this card here is gonna get destroyed when I said it. All right. Oh, that would have been good 16 turns ago. Um, so we just kind of fell flat on our face here. We do that. We say go. No MST. Interesting. If we could draw a lone fire there, we'd just win the game, but that didn't happen. Uh, so we're gonna hit him with a think emoji. Gotta do that. Taking 2,800. They're gaining life on the other end with our card, which is frustrating. Um, okay, and we're drawing dust tornadoes. So we'll set another one here, and we will say go. Nothing I can do here. Unfortunately, we drew powerful, heavy, dropped a card out of their hand, and now we are drawing bricks. We're going to take another 2,800 here, and we are losing. Alrighty, let's see. It doesn't look like they're gaining a whole lot of, like they're not playing a lot, but okay. Well, that would have been good a bit ago. Alright, well, we have to say go. Yeah, well, unfortunately, I am not drawing anything here, so. We are alive, but barely, and this card's coming down. Doesn't it help? We can win the game here, though. We can win the game. I think we just win the game, right? All right, well, that helps. Right? Right. Um, well, we can do not enough game. We don't have enough for game, do we? Um, how do we want to do this? If we brain control this, attack that, they get it back. If we crash, that's a possibility. We could just crash, set tomato, give us a Mark of the Rose play next turn. That might be the best play here. We know that that's what, MST, unless things have changed and we just forgot about it. Or burial. I think we crash. That gives us 5. Good. All right. I think we're gonna pot now. All right. We have a tomato to keep us alive. I don't even know how we're in this position after how we opened, but all right, there's Titania at a perfect time. So the question is now, I think we set. This is tricky. Do we set Dandy? Probably just set Dandy, right? Because if we set Dandy and they only doesn't summon anything here, we might be in a good position. Let's do that. Well, we are at a minus card advantage here, I believe. We got 4, 7, 8. They have what, 5? No, we're still +1, +2. Okay, so this worked out perfect. This puts us here. Okay. They're setting monsters now. Not what we like to see. Okay. So that's probably a Raikou if I've ever seen one. I think we do the Mark of the Rose play here. I think that's what we're gonna do. And then we sack for Titanial. And this thing have take face down. So I think that we do that. That doesn't feel good, but I think we do. They could MST it, that's fine. Okay. Yep, they do have MST. We're at 200. Because that's likely a Raikou. Is he just milling? Okay, he's just milling. Alright, so we have plenty of destruction. We have a Solemn, we have a Mirror Force. So if they set a bunch of back row now, we are good because we got rid of the MST. Because we lose to like Mirror Force any given time, or we have to waste an MST on it. If they heavy, we have to heavy Solemn, obviously. Okay, they set a back row, and we have the dust for it. We can do that now. It could be a burial. We have a Mystic Tomato here. Do we summon this? I think we summon this. So if this is we have to attack with the Titanial. Okay. Attack directly. All right. I guess at this point, might as well just set this. We lose the game anyway. In case things get hairy. We lose to heavy. Kind of. So we know they have burial. That's a Sirocco. Okay. Yeah, they have a burial. So they're attacking a token here. Do we give a darn it of that? Do we care about that? That's the question here. I think we're gonna mirror force that. I don't trust it. Yeah, we have to be very snacks right. We have to be very careful. If they breathe on us, we lose here. But they're getting pretty low themselves, so um, okay. Um, I don't I don't think we care about that, so we go ahead with that. I don't think we care about it. We'll have to see what happens here. Okay, they're making plague. Okay. Um, are they trying a colossal here? They could be trying to do a colossal deal, but we're not gonna let that happen. Yeah, they're trying to make colossal, it seems like. So I think we just like win here, right? Unless they have like Dark On, but that doesn't do anything because they have too many Darks and we have Titanium. So we just Solemn that now. We save the Solemn. Solemn Burial probably made the most sense. Maybe. But now they stacked another card. That's one less card I have to deal with. So they get one more of these, I guess. So if I Solemn the Burial, they don't get this play, right? They don't get to make this guy here. Um, but that's it. All right. So we have a Dust still, and they stack that card on the top of the deck. So I don't know what it would be. Oh, it's Brain Control. Okay. Um, So this has to go to defense. We attack, and we just like win next turn, right? They have nothing in the graveyard they can make. We set this, and we're in a strong position. So they have to draw a card here. That beats us. I don't know what they could have that does that. They have too many darks and can't be dark arm because we have Titanium. Um, GG's. Okay. So is Akaius. That would have almost won. Deck looks good. Yeah, I really played that right. So we did get a win against Value Turbo, which was nice to see happen. TY for game. All right. So let's head back to the deck and let's see what felt good and what didn't. So we almost lost that game, honestly, because of a couple of these dead cards that didn't work out. So the question is there enough plants in this deck for Mark of the Rose? 2, 4, 5, 6 plants. Do you think that's enough to for Mark of the Rose to be like relevant? This deck played 2, 4, 5, 6 as well. Didn't 7 and did not play Mark of the Rose. This list here did not play Mark of the Rose and played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plants. Um, nice to meet play you too. I didn't realize that we hadn't play a lot of people, so um, I was really nervous and probably played poorly. I hope you don't get nervous. I'm just having a good game. I milled with Ryko first and messed up the whole synchro line. So, um, Pugman, I do think I know we talked about it. I don't know if we saw him again. I'm trying to think if it was the better player not to let them do that, um, because the Armor Master doesn't threaten us ever, especially main phase two. So what happens is they stack a dead card. That's one less card that we have to deal with and account for making plays. So probably right to just Solemn the Burial. You're probably right there. Um, you don't think it mattered either way. Well, it didn't end up mattering, but always wanted to try to play like properly because it's the kind of the best way to win. Um, so this here is the only card I'm kind of questioning right now. It worked okay there. It gave us like the MST out. That way we had double dust to deal with back row, but you had dust for back row. Top deck was like, yeah, I agree with that. Um, if we don't play this, what card do we play? This card here I kind of liked. I liked Limit Reverse. I think that was okay. Um, because like go turn one, if you draw some number of like this, 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 a Limit Reverse, and like a Dust, that hand is like obviously it's like really bad, but there's a lot of potential bad draws turn one. Um, you don't want to go low on, so that's true too. I forgot we have the Monk, right? How many spells? 3, 6, 8. What are we at here? This one played a lot. We were at 8. So we're at 8. That seems probably right. Book. Book lets you get aggro. Like Book of Moon? Is that what we're talking about? Book of Moon? We could run another game before we make some decisions here. We got to work on a sideboard though. Alright, I'm hosting up again. Password's Beast. Book of Moon could be a possibility. Book of Moon feels okay. Book of Moon in response. That is true. Um, DB is better now. Oh, we'll go in second again. I don't want to keep. I know the sound is like loud for you guys. Is it like overly loud, the game? Because my headset keeps turning off because it's not registering any sound. So I have to like click the button every now and then. Alright, this is probably good practice, right? Because there's a million of these decks running around. Ooh, what do you know? Um, well, I guess we just do it. Because we have the whole limit reverse combo here. So this is pretty good. let's get out Titanium. Let's attack. Oh, you already took it. Okay. Um, let's do that. So, do we activate limit reverse in the draw phase, right? Because like if they activate an enemy controller, we chain limit reverse, we can't like then pop Titanium, right? That doesn't work that way, I don't think. I think we're gonna chain. I think we have to do that. I could be wrong, but I don't think it works. Yeah, I think you have to do that. Um, I gotta move this so I know where it's in front of. There we go. So this here will stop. It'll just get run over by like a frog, but it'll stop a potential like monarch play without having to. Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do it. That's what I thought. Yeah, so this is the only way to play around a true monarch without sacrificing Titania itself, which we could have just done. I guess that's fine, but we know they have swap. They have a handful of cards here. Jeez. Kind of like this limit reverse. I ain't gonna lie. Oh yeah, that's right. Black Eye. And if they happen to summon something that's big, that's not a monarch for whatever reason. Oh, thinking in response. Okay. Um. So they are enemy controlling here. Do we care about that? That's the question. Um. Oh, that's tricky. I guess I probably should just be doing that in the draw phase, to be honest with you. I don't know why we're like doing this technicality here. But we'll let it be. Yeah. So the frog isn't on the field yet. Yeah, we're not going to allow them to be able to activate the enemy controller. We should probably main 3 magical drain to shut that down and then throw in 3 Bonaphilotomus. Okay, so that's fine. That works. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't know what was going on. All right, so now he's in an enemy controller and take it. Okay, correct. You could chain to the Treeborn. So that's what we're trying to do here. He's in MST. Do we just? We probably should just. We should just pop it because they're just gonna beat us down with it. Maybe they don't have a monarch. I don't know. We needed those magic drains bad. I agree. Magic Jammer probably would have been better though. That ensures that that enemy controller would have been negated. They still have a swap frog and 4 other cards here. Okay, the special summoning frogs. Curse steal this forbidden spell. Oh boy. I'm sure there's new ones since then. Oh, they might not even had a monarch actually. Maybe we don't tribute Titania there, but set MST may be bad versus frogs too. Doesn't really matter much. They kill it with this frog anyway, or you hit an enemy controller in the end phase, or a threatening roar or something. Oh, they tribute Titania with sub. That's true. Yep, 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 yep. All right, so we're in a pretty crappy position right now after all that is said and done. Who's going to Mo Valley? I need to know how many autographs and Goblin Zombies I'm signing. I didn't realize that you were a Goblin Zombie type of guy. I didn't even know you played zombies. Oh yeah, with the dragon. Don't they all get their effects though? Still with that, that's they don't miss any timing there. We can just sit around if they only have if they're gonna hide behind Duplock, we can just sit around for a bit. Doesn't matter. Oh, they have a flip frog there. Oh, oh, I think that's pretty good, no? What is this thing? How many stars is this thing? Two. Okay. DY. Um. So what do we do here? We can summon that, get back that, steal that. Oh no, we splatted. Does this deck play the big dragon there? This is good here, right? Can this attack with double dupe when double dupe's on the field? Can this thing attack still and still get its effect? Or can you just not attack with dupe frog? I think you can still attack, right? I think that we do. It can't attack. Okay. But I can do this in this situation here and it'll destroy all of that. I don't even know if that's good, but could be. Only single dupe. All right, so I guess we go for it. Why not? We could just Black Rose, but then we don't end on a big monster like that. I think we do this. I think so. My math is correct. We make a big dragon here. We attack. And it all kaplooies. I don't know. He's viewing his graveyard. The other thing hasn't died yet. What happened? That dies too. Got back a swap frog. So that's all we can do here. We end. We're trying to fight through a mess. He's got a swap in his hand that we know of, and probably a monarch at this point. And one monarch just outs the board as my favorite. There it comes. And we take. Oh, we're taking big boy damage here. We take 3,400. All right. Draw. Ooh, ain't that something? Is that even good though? It's pretty good because we can see. This is why I like Thought Ruler because we have Thought Ruler here. We're just so strong. So we can. He has a swap in his hand and two cards we don't know of. We can summon a monk into Rescue Cat into Airbellum and make Arcanite, pop one, and then attack directly with an Airbellum and discard one card. Or we summon a monk into the bird thing and make a level 8, but nothing there seems that great. If it was Start Ruler, I think we do that. Or we Mark of the Rose, but then he gets it back. I think we just do this. I think that's what we do. Um, so if they have another Monarch, we just lose anyway, but. Or we could go into Mistworm, but that's really bad. I think we just do this, this. I think the better play was to mine the flip flop, bounce the dupe, and synchro for Iron Chain, attack over sub. Mine the flip flop, bounce the dupe, Can you bounce your opponent's cards this thing? You return monster your opponent controls to the owner's hand up to the number of face-up frog monsters you control. Oh, it counts itself though, right? Oh, that would have been a play. Okay. Maybe just put this thing in defense. Why not? This is kind of miserable. Battle Fader? Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh? Okay. And that goes. Alright. Well, if they have a Monarch, we lose anyway. Yeah, so if I take that, make Iron Chain, run over the dupe, so what would I have still left to do that? Like what would that change? I would still have I would still use the mind control, bounce the dupe, and synchro for Iron Chain tackle. So I would do more damage. I see. Well, I just used the mark to discard for the thing anyway. Did he just take this thing again? Oh my god. So the difference is I would have been able to deal 2400 and mill 3 cards. That would have been the difference there. I could win there. That would be the difference. I would have been able to win the game if I had done that. JG's right. That's the right play. I think I'm dead, ain't I? 14. Yeah, this is game. We'll go to the next game. I didn't host this right. So we could have won if we did that play that he says. This matchup is just abysmal with all this setting crap. I'm not going to side deck though. I think that is the right play, actually. Because then we would have dealt 2400, so they would have been at like 12, and then we could have just won with the Monarch. But then we run into the whole, do they have Gores or not? But I don't think it matters there. I think you just do it. Yeah, I think we got to I think we got to be more aggressive in that case. This guy's side decking. Okay, I respect it. You can't win. He's making sure I can't win. Yeah. So let's see what happens turn 1 here. Frogs are one of those decks that you pretty much lose game 1 anyway, so you can't really be like upset by it. And typically you're gonna lose game 2 and 3 if you don't side deck. So we're just gonna have to see what happens. They were lucky to have MSC and Econ. Yeah, they needed both to have that happen. That Limit Reverse seems to be putting in work. That's 2 matches that we actually got to use it, and well, we didn't get to do much with it there, but it ate an MST. We should be definitely side decking out these 2 cards that we just drew. So normally that's how that would go, and then we drew Titania, so we drew 3 dead cards. Oh, we gotta do that. Do we even bother setting these things? Like, I don't know, maybe. They side deck, so maybe. Why not? They can heavy us, it would be fine. So you have to side deck those out if you play this matchup. These cards are dead, except I tried keeping it in a heavy in my War League match, but um, it didn't really work out. Treacherous. Ooh, that would have hurt. Okay, so we can do some stuff here, I think. Yeah, it should be rugs instead. Absolutely. Um, we can Synchro Cat. Do we want a Synchro Cat here? That's probably like a dupe, right? So we can make a level 6. I think we do that. I think we do that. She says you get aggressive, we get aggressive. All right. So we get. Oh, we only have one. Damn, we only have one Air Bellum. The hell am I doing? Um. Dang it. Keep forgetting that we don't have 3. All right. Well, I suppose that we should. Uh, what do we do here? Do we just make a level 6? We make a level 8. Might as well just make the level 8, right? We're gonna lose that thing anyway, so what does it matter? Um, this kind of sucks. Could make a level 6 and take the face down. That might be better. Let's do that. I think it might be better just to do this. Oh, we have a Reborn. Yay! We could Brio bounce. I could pitch the plague. That's also another play. Oh, I get 2 tokens. Oh, he'd have Gores. Okay. So that's fine. So let's think. What's better to do there? Do we just like Brio, pitch, plague, attack, then Gores comes down? Because you have to attack this deck. You can't just sit there and not attack. Especially with the tokens only coming out at 200. Like, oh, here we go again. Okay. What's happening here? Okay, he doesn't have a Treeborn Frog, so I don't know what's happening. Okay. Token's gone. What do we got going on here? So our Goyo is sitting here right now unless they Kaius it at some point, which is happening soon. Enemy controller. Okay. What are we doing? Alright, now they're taking their Treeborn Frog. Okay. Okay. And then they have a Monarch too? Oh, of course they do. Alright. Oh, a Vanity's Fiend. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, we might have game for going to Dock Strike. Alright. Well, I think we just lose. We drew 2 dust and an MST, game 2. And Vanity's Fiend's on the board now, so we'll set this and set that. Say go. These frog hands are insanity. Oh. I guess I could have like made a Brio or something, but now we're getting Monarched. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're GG. All right. So we didn't side deck. You have to side deck against frogs. You can't not side deck. These cards are all dead. Um, I'll play one more, but I'm gonna side deck this time because I think that we need to. I think we need a side deck here. We gotta test side deck. Testing sideboard. Yeah, you have to put these in, or we're like not ever gonna be able to play. This has to come out. That's coming out. Um, what else do we want to take out here? These cards are kind of slow. Might want to take these out here. Uh, Probably some number of DD Crow. What do we want to take out? I don't really have room to take things out. Deck's kind of hard to sideboard with. Everything's pretty tight. Um, Game 1 though, right? Because that was Matt. Sure. I don't know if he's aware, but I didn't side deck. Only 3 pulling the rug. I would try 6, but oh, hamster's bad too. Yeah, good point. Let's let's do something like that. Let's give it a whirl. I would have tried to fit a 4th in, but all right. So interesting. This only hits dupe. Doopity doop doop. Maybe we set this. Maybe? No. Do we want to do that? Or do we set the other one? That is the question. If we hit a tree one, we're gonna feel really bad. You think this is a good hand? Um, I don't know. It's could be better, that's for sure. He's asking if you want to start a man. I don't keep track. I'm just playing games. I'm not like trying to win or lose here. I'm just testing a deck. I I know this dude is playing like he's in the championship of a YCS, but I'm certainly not. -1 cat. Okay. I just like seeing my side deck cards. Oh yes. Well, hopefully they get us there. I would love to have draw like and Airbellum. That would be nice. Oh, a Unifrog. Well, oh my god, man. Alright, all you can do is laugh. You can't do anything else. No pop? Oh, dang. Why is it? Is this not count as the substitute? I have no idea what that card does. Doesn't pop because it doesn't have a frog. What is this thing? It's a toad? What is it? It's an aqua, okay. Keep the rug, motherfucker. This fluff knot kills me. So he attacked me for 400. What are we doing that for? I haven't sided at all until now. I'm testing a deck. Not really playing. Bro, I'm not really playing. We're just slamming cards here. Tell him you made 3 rugs. Like, this dude actually side decked. I was like, I'm not siding. Did he not watch the stream? I made 3 rugs now. Tell him to shut up and slam. That's what we're trying to do. I'm slamming here a deck that I'm trying to test for in a tournament in 10, 12 hours. This dude loads up frogs and then side decks Vanity's Fiends to get me against me games. Oh man, I'm dying. Okay, so let me know it's my turn. Set an MST now. All right. Yeah, this deck does not draw well. I guess we can out some stuff here though. So, question is, if we kill this, and we attack that, that thing's gonna get its effect. If we flip and kill this, we can make the dupe miss timing, but then he has a substitute on the field that he can just do another dupe. But then we could smash it. That could be the case. Loads up frogs, side decks vanities, and then comments about siding. After I said on stream I wasn't side decking. I think we do this. Mill 3. Okay. I think we just do. Oh, we definitely soul release now. That has to happen. Yeah, let's smash. He's not happy because he didn't side deck. Oh boy, I'm having a good time. All right. I'm not attacking with this thing here because no sense. All right. Transmigration prophecy. I have that sideboard in too. Oh, I'm unsided. I didn't realize you said that to me either. Rematch, sure. Testing sideboard. Didn't I say I was testing the sideboard? Oh my god, man. I'm losing it. Oh, well. You playing this tomorrow? I'm playing something tomorrow. This is what it's going to be. Some version of this that we are trying to figure out. Oh, what a topper, baby! Hey! Alright. Do we even, like, bother synchroing with that, or do we just attack with it? I think we can just, like, attack and run it over. I'm okay with that. Do we want to do that? What is this thing? 2 stars, so we can make it level 6. Do you want to do that, though? That could be bad if they drop, like, Gores on an attack. Or do we just attack with this? Let's just attack with it. I think we're just going to attack. Call it quits. Because now he can't tribute anything yet. What's he bouncing? Okay, he can bounce that to my hand. Sure. Okay. I do like that slow release. I think that that card worked really good right there, just because they put both of their frogs in the graveyard. All subs are gone. I am not going to. No, I'm not going to Cali for this one. I went to the other one. I can't fly back out there again. Um. Oh, Vanity's Fiend. Wait, I thought he didn't side deck. uh, he main decks him. Oh boy. All right. Well, that is a key. Oh, and we're getting dust shot. Oh no. Main deck Vanity. Yeah, he came with the heat. Told you he's winning the YCS tonight. He says it right here. You can't win. You should know better. Come on. Well, it was fun while it lasted. Okay. Main Vanity, main does shooting frogs. Yes. Oh, baby. Ooh. We have a +3 or something on this guy, but it doesn't matter because this card's killing us. We need to draw Yugi Moto himself. Okay, GG. All right, play one more game, and he's playing Dust Shoot, Treacherous, and Vanity's Fiend in the main board. Yes. All right, let's see what else we're putting in here. They are playing all of that. Yes. This card probably I don't know. This card feels like it sucks. Turn one. This card feels like it kind of sucks. Turn one. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Next turn, you tribute sets for Guardian Sphinx. Treacherous and Dust Shoot, yes. Maybe maybe they'll send us the list after, yeah. The Mark of the Rose looks excessive in this deck. It feels like it might be a bit. It's like a it feels like a win more card, honestly. Be inconsistent at times. Just draw them in the right order. Oh my goodness. All right. We drew a Dust Shoot. That's pretty cool. I want to draw my card. There we go. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna set. His hand sucks. He just decided to make a GK. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay. You got a crow. Oh, there's that Vanities again. Crow, frog, swap frog. Is that a swap frog? That's a flip frog. Alright. A junk, a vanity, and an enemy. So what are we sending back here? Um, Probably should just get rid of. Um, well, if this thing ever hits the field, we lose. If we get rid of the junk, we can kill the flip. Let's get rid of that. We'll probably lose if Vandy hits the field, but what are we going to do? Vanity does solo the whole hand, but we just ripped a beauty. Oh, no, we're going to do this the right way. Don't let me mess this up. So that's a flip frog. Okay. Let's get this out. Did we just go for like double rip? I think we just go for like double rip. We could go into an 8 in rather than a 5. I don't think it matters much. I'd rather just rip the cards. Oh, there go double crows. They're all in the graveyard. This one. Oh, we hit the vanities. There we go. This one. Okay. Then main phase 2, we do this into this into this. Let's just make so Cataster's pretty good. What's in his hand again? So he's got a Ryza and an enemy controller. Let's just do this. Who knows? Still don't feel like we're in a very dominant position, but oh, and just like that, we are gotta do something soon. Oh no. Um, we could monk. Wait, do we have game here? We monk into Colossal, and that's game. All right, we win. Good thing. Excuse me. We got the big Mist Valley. That's why we play this thing right here. That's what I'm talking about. Right there. That's what we needed. I have super game. I don't even know what else I could have done. Probably missing 6 lines here. Foolish plus debris. Oh, yes, that's right. I can send tokens and make the big one, the big dragon. All right. Let's see here. What do we want to see in our opening hand? For some reason, these pulling the rugs don't seem to be working that great when they have. Let's cut down on a pulling there. They play absolutely no traps, do they? Zero, none, zilch. All right. Is Cyber Dragon in play here? Could Cyber Dragon be worth? Possible. Possible to put just Cyber Dragon in over something. I don't know what we take out. Maybe a Raikou. Could take out a Raikou. Not a bad going second card. Alright, let's try something like this. Alright, after this game, we will revise the sideboard. We will make some changes to the main deck, and we will sign up for the tournament. And that's how we'll do it. And we will proceed to lose 3 rounds in a row. Alright, this guy is playing for a Dark End Dragon right now. Jesus, right? Maybe cut Minecon for the 3rd rug. You think so? Minecon has been pretty good dealing with dupes and stuff. I feel like Plague has been mostly stuck in your hand with no opportunity to get summoned. I do agree with that. I think we might have to revise the Plague option here. I think the card has. We haven't even really used it yet, and it just sits there and stares at us because it's not that good in this type of deck. Like zombies, you don't mind seeing it in your hand because you have Book of Life to bring it back often and all that. Hard to decide. It's hard to decide because most of your sideboard is already in your deck. You don't need many more cards, my friend. Plague wants more tomatoes. I would agree with that. I think if you're going to play Plague, you probably need 2 tomatoes. Ooh, the Cyber Dragon. There we go. We're going to see. Let it rip. All right. Plague. We need to adjust the Plague. I agree with that. There's got to be some better option that we can put in. I would love to draw an Air Bellum right now. Just like, boop. Okay. Well, I guess that play is probably, what, set dandy? Or not set dandy? We don't have to. We could just pass. I realized I was in your Discord yesterday, so I'll be more active in there now. See y'all. Good luck in this. Yeah. Why don't we just do this? Why don't we do that? I think that we could keep this for possible, I don't know what. Discard maybe. I don't even know how many stars these frogs are. This dude's lagging. Set dandy looks right. Possibly. Good thing we didn't. Because this is the one with the 37 Vanities Fiends to stop my pulling the rugs. Okay. Well, maybe we do now. Maybe we set it now. I don't trust them. Not one bit. See, that's what these frog players do now. They know that these pullings are coming in, so they try to... They have a million Vanities Fiends instead. Make these cards dead. But can't play without Monarchs at some point, so... yeah, we're just pulling that one. Let's just do that while we can, because there'll be a flip-flop frog, whatever the damn thing is that attacks and destroys it. Which one is that called? The Uni-Frog. Okay. So, what are we doing here? We can't draw an Air Bellum for the life of us to make it a direct attack, so... Probably just set, so go. Treacherous Trap Hole. Okay. Interesting. Wow. Okay. They have a million cards. I don't even know how that's possible, but they do. So I'm sure we'll draw an Air Bellum now when we can't use it. That's kind of how this deck works. Oh, we're enemy controller. We're taking tokens. Interesting. We're getting frogs back. Okay. Okay. Titanium. Now they can use their Death Shoot. Yes, they can. Safe. Substituting. Okay, so they're going to try to get this frog to come out here. Yep, see? And I can't pulling this damn thing. The treadmill was invented in 1818. Nice. Well, they got a frog on the field now. I do know that. Okay. Okay. Well, this has been fun. Might have to Black Rose a bunch of trash. Okay. Yay. All right. Well, Trag has been underwhelming as well. I agree with that. Those are two cards that we need to reevaluate. So the problem is here, if I just summon Black Rose and blow up the board. They get 2 frog searches, and they go up to 7 cards, and we have 3. So I feel like we just end our turn. They can drop another Vandy's Fiend. Whatever. The 2 block was invented in 2009. Because what else are you going to do? If you set Solemn there, they monarch you, then you have to play it. Stupid. Okay. As you can see, frogs are extremely interactive. It's a great deck to play against. Wow. We swapped things to attack position. Wow. Okay. That's Pokerare. Yeah, it is. That's the field he likes. The flip-flop block. Alright. Wow. We got something here. Alright. I think now we... This just sucks to do this any which way, but I think we have to. They might have a crow. Oh, no crow. Okay. Oh. We just blow up the board and go minus enough. Wait, does Dupe miss time because Dandelion's on the chain or no? That's the question there. Cobras. I think it does. It does not miss timing? They have them at the same time. Oh, okay. No. It doesn't. I thought it did. I guess not. This one's mandatory, but I guess it don't matter. No. Like, Dandy's mandatory, so I thought that it would not activate. Hold. Dandy is mandatory, so I think it's Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, and Chain Link 3. Okay. I'm not overly concerned about it. The guy's got 35 cards in his hand. Or, yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait, no, you're right. So does it miss timing or no? I don't know. I don't care anymore. I'm not even bothering on that thing. Yeah, this thing has been shitty. I feel like there's no way the dupes get their effect somewhere in the middle there with a Dandelion going in the graveyard, a Black Rose activating the effect. I don't know. It just feels like it's got to miss timing somewhere, but I don't know the rulings like that. I just play. I play cards the way they feel like they should. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, no thingamabob there. Oh, if we had Thought Ruler, it would probably be worth, but we don't, so. We might have to put Thought Ruler in there. What? It doesn't discard. Direct attack. You know. So, Okay, we got more swaps hitting the field. For Dark End Dragon, Dark End Dragon is very easy to make with a level 4 though. It's better for frogs, but the Dark End Dragon you can just make with the Monk and the Mist Valley. Oh, we lose our whole board here. We go. Ow. Dying. Yeah, I think I'd like to have access to that card. This card definitely has to come out. I do agree. Not enough interact. Like, there's just not enough. Oh. Probably has another swap in his hand. Nope. All in the grave. Monarch will kill me, though. Vandy's Fiend or something. Do. We got a Cobra draw. Yeah. Ooh, thank you. Dead to Axe of Despair. Oh boy. Oh, back rows in this set. Hold on. Whoa. Did they already treacherous? Okay, so this is a live card. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, what's the play here? What is the play? I think the play has to be this. In this, make an Arcanite and try to win the game. What's that? 27 and 24, 47. That's what? 51? Oh, whoa. What else can we do? We can make an Arcanite and get the Magician to attack the frog. Yeah, I think we can win. Always so many traps because I think it's so bad when you get stuck with too many mons in hand. I could make Mistworm. We're gonna Yu-Gi-Oh here. Everybody, say a prayer. Oh no, do I not have another target? I don't even have another target. I can't do that. Oh, yeah, they had Tarantula anyway. Hold on a second. I should check the graveyard before I do those things. It has to be Mist Valley. Okay, they all go away. Oh, we lose. And Torrential? Give me a break. You have Treacherous, Trap Hole, and Torrential in the deck. What am I even playing against right now? Okay. Yeah, GG. Okay. Alright, let's go fix the deck. That was a lot of pre, I will tell you that. That was pathetic. Alright, let's move on. My playing, it was pathetic. Most skilled frog player. Yeah, that's alright. Alright, this card's gotta come out. Poop. This card, where the heck is it? This card has to come out. Oh, I side decked out a Raikou. That's why I think that game. You should have sided into Starlight Road. Oh, yeah. But I figured that they had no traps because they played Treacherous. I think I even said that. I was like, oh, they don't have any traps. They don't need that. But then it's like Trap Dust Shoot and then Torrential out of nowhere. So what are you going to do? All right. So what cards do we feel have been underperforming? This card here is on the fence. All right. Let's see. Let's look at these decks again. Double Tomato. Where's Snacks List? This isn't Snacks List anymore. I don't know if I have Snacks List anymore. I have to find it. What should we put in and what should we take out? That's the question. Tretch, NTTO, Mylanta. Let's see. This card has been okay. I can't really complain about that. Oh yeah, this was Maki's list. Unfortunately, we switched. We used it as the core, so we didn't have to make the sideboard or anything. I mean, the extra deck. Um, he topped DDD. Deck Devastator's 4. Top 12, right? Um, that's on here, I think. Right? This is Ultimate Time Wizard. I don't know if it's up here. Decks. I think we do. What is it under? Cat Plant? Is it under? What do they put it under? Do they put it under Quick Draw? Or do they put it under Synchro? Oh, DDB. Here we go. Alright, let's find the list. That is the good pizza. Oh, what do you know? Beast mode. Oh, hey. Anyway. Oh, I was the last one. Okay. I don't. Cat, maybe? It's probably under cat. Here we go. Alright. Double book. Double pot. Alright, let's look at the list like this. GG's. You can't win. I got lucky. No, you just played a lot of cards that I don't know why, like treacherous and torrentials and dust shoots and vanities in the main. Maybe cut armor on for tier since cutting plague. I agree with that. I think that we need to get that in the deck. In this card, we're cutting plague, so we don't really have a way to make this card. So let's go into Thought Ruler. I think that card's really good, especially against the enemy controllers and all that. I don't think I would change anything else here. We could cut Fortress, but we only have the one Cyber. So this is the deck that got 9th. One mark. So this is Snack Stack. Double D Prison. See, this looks cleaner than ours. Definitely. You make it with Bellum and Dandy. Alright, so let's cut this thing. Screw that thing. We don't need that. We just beat machines. We don't need that. Alright. So we're going to go with that. Let's see here. This does not look quite as clean as this. That says it's 42 cards. We did find. Oh, by the way, King Ray, the dupes would miss timing in that instance. Just letting you know for future reference. We figured it out on stream. Took a while, so just because of the way the chain links were and the mandatory effects and all that stuff. So throw some stuff out there. D Prison. I do like D Prison. Love D Prison. We need a D Prison. Maybe 2. More traps. I like 20 monsters. That looks clean to me. Or Compulse. We could play 1 Compulse. Compulse. We'll do a little bit of both. There we go. Alright. I think the spells are probably right. You had double book, though. We're missing... But you played 1 Hamster Triple Raikou. What are we playing that you didn't? We're playing the Mist Valley Soldier, which I think is pretty good tech. Feels pretty good anyway. Or Book of Moon for a spell. We could do 1 book and not a compulse. We could go like book, just to give us that extra spell, like Beast Beat says. Gives us the 1 spell. We're on 1 Hamster, 2 Raikou technology. That probably is right. This looks interesting enough. So the big difference here is that we are not playing we're short 1 Raikou, 1 Sorcerer, 1 Cyber Dragon. Book Compulsion nice against decks like zombies where you need chainable back row. Yes, I agree with that. I do like the 1 D Prison though. Book a Synchro, then Mist Valley can bounce Synchro back to extra deck. Really? Oh, if it doesn't get destroyed. Yeah, that's definitely the case. And you can ram it into Stardust too, right? Stardust. You can ram it into anything that's bigger. Anything that's bigger than this thing, you can just ram it into and bounce it, I believe. Is that how that works? Um, all right. Let's work on Sideboard. So we have Cyber Dragon here, but are we going to actually play Cyber Dragon if we're not using the Chimera tech? That's the question. Um, so this list looks very nice, to be honest, really. I'm kind of like, huh, does this work or not? We're going to find out tomorrow. But if it gets a snack approval, I'm okay with that. Um, it's the stream deck. Let's see if we can get the sideboard to work good, though. So what do we expect to play tomorrow? Let's talk about metagame, because that's how you have to prepare sideboards. Let's all do let's have a beast mode lesson here. So sideboards are literally made the day before the event, so um, you can prepare for that exact metagame. I think you could potentially main deck Starlight Road. I like Starlight Road. This is a very similar trap lineup to the quick draw deck that I played. Minus we had one additional Starlight Road, so we could cut Limit Reverse for Starlight. What do you think about that? Do you think we cut Starlight Road or Limit Reverse for Starlight? What's people's opinion on that? We only got 14 viewers here. People are fading, so we gotta get this done soon. Or we cut a Book of Moon. What's the Starlight for? Just general protection, because when you go like Cat into double Airbellum, they bottomless you. You can Starlight it. Um, it's one interaction. You can play around Mirror Force and stuff like that. It's just nice when you set a bunch of back row. You don't have to have it, but um, it's no more dead or alive than Limit Reverse. Sometimes I feel like it's just there. It's Limit Reverse is probably more playable, but could just be as dead, and where Starlight Road wins you the game sometimes. Books and prisons are out, so annoying cards. Yeah, we need something to be able to out main deck Vandy's Fiends. um, I don't know. Let's hold on to Starlight Road for right now and think about it. Sideboard. We need to have Double Crow. That has to happen. So we also need to have some number of cards that we can side deck out going second. Like these cards here need to kind of come out. Starlight Road also protects. Yes. So let's see here. I'm not sure if we even need the Cyber Dragon. I don't think we need the Cyber Dragon that much. Pulling the rugs are probably necessary. What are you having? This is your sideboard. So what about this sideboard here? Same sideboard. We keep looking at the same sideboard. Okay, this is different here. Spell Fragrance. I'm not sure what that's for. They had a mole. They had Trag. They had one crow. Double book. This had double smash. I like double smash. Smash has got to stay in. That's my tech there. A Mind Crush, double pulling, a Starlight Road, a Trap Stun. Maybe go from My Body as a shield, also a spell from Monk. I actually had one in one of the cat decks I was making before. I had a My Body in it. It's I'm back. My mic just turned off. No audio. Okay, I'm back. So Snack says we can't really go low in the two Raikou. I believe that. Like this is kind of where you have to be, right? Even side decking things out, you're gonna have to see. The problem is games 2 and 3. There's potential for Nobleman here, so like you can kind of do some trickery with this card and like side deck a couple of these things out. You could even like, I know it's crazy to say it, but you could even side deck out like two 2 Raikou, the hamster, and you could even say, I'm not going to worry about cat, put some number of monsters in here if you wanted. I know it's crazy, but it's the way that we do the zombie side deck and we counter the people's side decks. So, can y'all hear me now? I think you can, right? All right. So, let's see here. Soul Release was really nice. Felt good. You could side into more tomatoes. We could. Thunder King's pretty good too. Um, huh. Side in DD Crazy Beast to play around Knock Kappa. I think that this is definite here. Oh, triple rug is probably necessary. Even though that they put in Vanity's Fiends, I think that maybe 2 rug. Maybe you don't need 3. I like T King versus D. Yeah, that's another thing too because they come in with this deck and it hits almost everything. You can put this card in. I like this card on the sideboard. You know what card I like in the sideboard too is Sirocco. I like this card too. Just because you can go second with it and against Blackwings and not have to set these. Karma Cut. Karma Cut, they don't often put both Treeborn in the graveyard though. I like this card here because of the fact that we go second against Blackwings or even Value Turbo. We can take out some of these lower, smaller guys and just we can kind of play the mind game with them. That's what you gotta do. You gotta be a little bit tricky sometimes. Oh, that's a very valid point. Yeah, I think that we could do that. Maybe just a one of. I don't know if we need to go crazy with it. Um, I know you really like Trap Suns against Blackwing, right? So what are we side decking in against Blackwing? We already have Double Dust. We're probably putting in Road. Even can beat Hero Beat. Yes, these cards can go against Hero Beat. Um, let's see. What cards can we live without? Is there anything else we want to live without? Can we live without Trap Stun, or is that necessary? What are we going to put in? That's the question. Let's see. Kaiku is not very good. They got the one Thunder King, one Dust, one Starlight Road, one Trap Stun, 2 Book, a Scapegoat. I'm not sure what the side deck is. It's all over Earth, it feels like. That's the same sideboard we've started with. So, huh. I almost feel like this could be okay. I just don't know when I'm going to put these in. Like, what application am I putting these in against? Like, just Blackwings? I like just 1 Dust main, other side. We could just do 1 Dust in the main. I'm okay with just 1 Dust in the main. Breaker, Kaiku are possibilities. Also spellcasters for Airbound to make Arcanite. We could just do something like this, 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 and we can put in a road. We can go something like this. Or we can put in a second D prison and not have road. Main oppression. Blackwing, 10-foot value, and hero beat, which is like 6% of the meta. This is true. This is very true. We could do something like this, or we can cut this and go with like prison and have 2 prison. What do people think? That looks pretty neat, no? And then we can come down here and maybe put the Trap Sun back in against the Hero Beat decks and all that, and the Value decks. Maybe take out, or we can do another Dust. Maybe just another Dust would do. Dust is fine. Trap Stun. Trap Stun destroys Royal Oppression. Yes, it does. We have a couple, so we have some outs to main deck Royal Oppression. We already have double Raikou. We have Caius if we need to. We have 1 Dust, 1 MST, 1 Heavy. Take out most traps and put in Wind Blast. Yeah, I don't think we have the discards for that. All right. Is there anything else we want to change before we side deck or stop with the stream here so we can sign up? All right. I need the expert is in the chat, Snack. I need overall opinion on what needs to be changed. What's the last bit that we should work on before we finish? Of course, everybody's open. Maybe mark. So are we cutting the mark or keeping the mark? That's the question. Because if we cut the mark, we could put in, but we lose a spell. We could put in another Book of Moon. Why limit reverse? Oh, that's pretty cool. Hits some of the monsters in the deck. You can special summon the tokens and the Lone Fire. We don't we don't have to. We don't have to play the limit reverse. At that point, if we were going to cut the limit reverse, I almost would put in another Dust Tornado, but I don't even know if Snack is still here. I need the stamp of approval before we can submit. Limit reverse just has some niche things. Because you're playing fewer, that is very true. And we only have a few plants. All right, let's do some last minute tweaking here. Why don't we do something like this? We pull this down here. We could get spicy with this. I like that. And then we could do something like this. What is that? How's that look? What are we thinking here? Do we like this? Or I could play 2 tomato. If I play 2 tomato, then that makes mark better. And keep mark. What would I cut for the tomato, though? What do we cut here? We cut a dust. We could cut a dust. We can go like this. We can go like this. We go back like this. That goes back in. Then we go tomato. What do we think about this now? I would choose road over dust and keep mark. That looks good to you. All right, let's see. How different is it compared to others? This is a pretty different build, but similar. 1 tomato. What about the Falco build? That had double tomato. And Gale. What targets do we have for tomato? We have tomato, tomato, Sanguine, monk. It's probably all you need. Plus, it works with titanium and it works with mark. I think that's probably fine. I think that's fine. And then now we got to fix sideboard again because I messed around with it. So I think dust is better than road here, clearing their defense. I agree with that. I think we want the dust. Put a dust on the side. What else do we need on the side here? What else did I lose? I'm missing a card now. I don't remember what I took out. We have Soul Release for frogs, Double Crow, Double Pulling. That's about 5 cards. Probably all you want. Can we even put in Smash? What's the last side deck card going to be? What's some advanced technologies? Sidra in the side. Second Compulse. Compulse is good too. So Cyber Dragon I'd be more apt to play. Problem is, I've had it a lot lately putting in against like Blackwing because you think it's great second turn. They always have the Royal Oppression. Why don't we do? I think a Pulse is probably pretty good because game 2 we can get out some of the dead cards, and I've been really liking 2 Compulse in most of the decks I play lately. So I think this is pretty nifty. This looks different. All right, we've had some play testing though. We switched up the deck a little bit more now. I think it's good enough. All right, any last thoughts on the deck or any last changes before we wrap this up because it's almost 11 p.m. and I got to get ready to sleep and then play this mess tomorrow with limited practice, as in the 4 frog games and the 1 value match. To mark frog vanities and book it down and keep it. Looks powerful. Let's see. Can we top with the deck? That's the question. This card I played never in my life. I didn't even know it existed until today, so that's cool. This card I played with never in my life until today. And some of these I've played. So we'll be alright. Looks powerful. Alright, saving the deck. Setting as default. And I got to sign up for the tournament. I don't even know how to do that. All right, I'll do that now off stream. I'll just sign up. You'll see me sign up. So I want to thank everybody who helped tonight, especially Snack. Obviously, this is her deck. I hope I'm able to at least win a few games. The goal is to top, but as you saw, I'm obviously streaming and it's the end of the day. But hopefully, we play a lot better. We go beast mode tomorrow. Start winning some games, but we're hoping to get this deck into the top cut and we'll see what happens. So we've been pretty successful with other decks in the past. This deck is a little bit lower tiered than those decks, though. Obviously Diva Hero is a pretty strong deck, and Machina has been pretty accomplished. So it'll be a little bit more challenging, but I think the deck is good enough to do it, and it's just a matter of drawing well. Some bricks. Best of luck. Thank you. Hit me up if you want a warm-up match. Yeah, I might have to play a match or something before we at least sit down and start the tournament at noon because shouldn't go in cold. It's never a good idea to just be learning round one. But with that being said, I am going to end the stream, and I appreciate y'all, and I'll see y'all on the next one.